Okay, wait for this to kick in. I'll be good to go for the next part. Come on. Do, do, do. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to rock and roll. This is part 3 of building the scraper project. I'm doing this live on DLive. Okay, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, then a link will be in the description. Come and join us on DLive. Most of the stuff that I do, the live stuff, will be put up on YouTube as well. It's just some projects are going to be a little bit black hat. I don't mean illegal by that. I mean certain stuff like CTR bots, mass page creators, and all this good stuff. I'm going to do on DLive and not on the YouTube platform. The other benefits are also with live. If you catch me while I'm live and you've got a question regarding building bots, then I can do some live examples for you and send you the scripts that I've made for you. Also, I'll be doing giveaways and all that good stuff. So there's lots of benefits. So come over and join DLive. It's free, of course. You can even sign up with your YouTube account details or your Google account and all that good stuff. So get on with it. Come over and join me. With that being said, usual plugs as well. Check out the link in the description for the Discord channel, for the website. Check out the course on building bots. Also, if you want to support me if you're on YouTube, link in the description. You can buy me a coffee. Same with DLive. You can buy me a coffee. Send me a couple of dollars so I can produce more video content and answer more of your questions. And also, if you're on DLive, there's a thing called lemons. You can buy me lemons. I don't even know. I haven't even looked yet. But yeah, you can subscribe and buy me lemons. Lovely. Okay, with all that being said, let's get on with it. In the last part of the series, if you're on YouTube, it would have been the last video that I uploaded in the stream of videos. If you've been watching on DLive, it's under the replays. What we're building is for a client of mine who's been good enough to let me show most of it, is a bot that scrapes book deports into parts. We've already done the first part in the previous video, which is basically we come to browse all books. The first part of the bot is going to scrape all of the different books, the URLs to the book information. There's 10,000 books on here. We found out the best way, or at least a way, is we found the URL structure was quite good for us. We found that this is standard for all of them, and then page, and you could change this to page 2, so you could change this to page 3 and it will go to page 3 and so on and so forth. So in the previous video I made a database. I did a regex to get all these URLs, and I've got them in a nice database. There's 10,000. I've got 9,984. So couple missing. I have to look into that afterwards. Okay, so we have a database with all the books that are on the site. And when I say all the books on the site, I mean all these links. Okay, the second part is that for every URL that it's got, so say this one, it needs to go to the URL. Okay, and I need all this information into a separate table in the database. So I mean everything, the title, the author, the binding, list price, all of it. Okay, even the image URL. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to do this with regex. Okay, also I need the overview, which is in a different file, so I need to look at the source code and see if I need to click this to come over and all this good stuff. There's going to be a lot of challenges in this, I think, with the regex, possibly. I'm doing this live because you'll see that when you're making bots, even if you're using a program like a Browser Automation Studio, there's going to be there's a lot of problem solving. Okay, that's what most of designing bots is problem solving and finding a way to get round anything that's in your way, stopping you scraping, or whatever the case will be, whatever the bot is that you're making. Okay, so let's have a look. Got my database, so I'm going to need to go to each one of these. So the first thing that I'm going to do is have a sip of coffee. It's the way forward. What's the time here? It's just gone 3 a.m. Lovely. No sleep. Huh? This whole business was built on coffee. It's the way forward. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Right. So what am I going to do here? Let's have a look. I know for a fact that I'm going to need a second table to put all the information in. There's 10,000 books to scrape, so this is going to have to be multi-thread. Time is not of the essence exactly, but to do 10,000, yeah, multi-thread. So let's edit the database schema. By the way, these the videos, the live videos, are not for total beginners. I'm going to presume that you have played around with Browser Automation Studio in this case, and that you have looked at least the free lessons on YouTube or on the website. So make sure you've done that, because I am going to explain what I'm doing, but I'm not going to go over every single detail. Some of the deeper stuff like regex, I'd go, shameless little plug, in my course I go over it in depth, so check out the course as well. But I will be explaining what I'm doing, so I hope that you at least gain some information from this, and that's the main thing. As long as you're learning and I've taught you something, I'm happy, you're happy, brilliant. And then you can go buy me a lemon on live, whatever that is. Right, so let's add table. So I'm going to call this book data. Yeah, book data. So it's a separate table from the book URLs that we scraped in the first video. And then I'm going to need columns. I'm going to need columns. I'm going to need title of book. Okay. Before I go in, I'm going to save this because I need to list all the. I need to restart. So let's have a look at all the different things I'm going to have to add to the database. Just checking everything's good. I'm getting paranoid after my failed first time that I did this. Okay, everything looks oakley dokley. All good in the hood. Right. Go over here. So let's take a book. This one will do. Eggs. What the hell? There's a book called Eggs. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so we're gonna need a entry for book title, author, so it's going to be first name and second name, isn't it? Just write them in this order for now. Binding, list price, we got bar price, quantity, and then on, and then we want the older ISBN. We've got what we got, publisher. Is that next? My eyes are failing me at this time. Language, page count. Whoa, loads of details. Count, size, publication date. Okay. Do we need? I forgot if we needed. Okay, it's going in. It's going in. And then size. And then I don't think we needed the size, but anyway. And then series. Call it overview. I don't know how we're going to do that at the moment. But all good in the hood. We'll find a way. Oh, and these. So I'm going to put, I don't know if they're going to particularly be in this order. We'll think about that afterwards. Overview, and then we'll crack on with the old category, and then subject one, because there's two, so just in case there's one on. Subject two. Okay, lovely, loving it. I need to, where I am at the moment, I haven't got the double screen, so I keep checking back to see if anyone's made a comment. Okay, so, oh, and can't forget the image, need the image. Is it a JPEG? I just got, just because I don't know what, I haven't looked at the source code yet. And yeah, that's what we need. It's going to be a lot of work. Okay, so we've got everything that we need there. Now I'm going to go back to the, let's try and get a little bit organized, he says. What's going on with the mouse today? Righty-o. Let's show database. Well, let me go back so you can see. Edit database schema. Then it's the book data that I want to take. Then we've got the title of the book. Wait there. Let's get a little bit. It's the only problem. Well, not the only problem, but one of the problems. You can't. Browser Automation Studio is funny with the old tiling. Okay, add column. Let's go. Author. Finding. Just tab through instead of using the mouse, but I like using the mouse. List price. Okay. Add column. It's all good. Let's carry on. R price. Get in there. Get in there. R price. Yep. Okay. Just going to hammer through all these. Just adding each of the fields to the database. Publisher. Okay. Language. Okay. So many. Page count. When is this going to be over? Application date. I don't know if we needed that, but it's going in anyway. Size, I don't think we need. Series. Okay. Come on, nearly there. Overview. Okay. I think that's going to go at the end, but anyway. Let's get it in the database. We can think about the order in a second. I'll do, and then subject one. This is really fun at 3 in the morning. Okay. Subject two. Wonder if I should add music to these streams. Let me know in the comments section if you'd like to hear a bit of music, background, a bit of something. Image. Okay. Right. Image at the end. I think I'm gonna You can move them down by right clicking and then move down so the order can change. Because the overview might be quite long, I'm going to just have that at the end. I've just got a feeling that's going to be good. For now, I can always change these. So I'm just going to save, and then you have to restart the database if you add new schema in. So that's that done. Okay, let's go. So we've got our database sorted with our fields. Nice, right. So we need to visit each one of the URLs. That's cool. We can add that at the end. We can just use one as a kind of guinea pig for this. Also, we've already got all the, we have to make a function because we already have all this in here. So when the bot runs, I'm gonna have a checkbox. So then it's decided if we're scraping the details or if we're scraping the actual URLs or the book details. Because in the first video, if you watch it, we just run through all this. But obviously, we don't want to delete all this because we might want to do it again. We might want to use this information. Although we have all the fields in the database, they could get lost or, you know, something could happen. So we don't want to delete all this. So I'm just going to put these into nice tidy functions, which is a way of having like, the easiest way to put this for a beginner would be a bot within a bot, a function, so they can run separately. And I think that'll become more clear as we progress through this video, okay, how they work. So I'm just going to make a function to start with, add, and then called something that's relevant, so I know what it is. Full book data scraper. Separate that nicely. Save change, and it will see it's blank now. So here's the main block of code, and then we've got a function called full book data scraper, which is blank at the moment. So then we can run it as kind of a separate program. If one, we can then choose if it's scraping all the books. What am I doing? All the books, like all these, or we can run the separate section which goes to each one of the URLs and scrapes the data. Lovely. Okay. Oh, need to have some more coffee. Always need more coffee, especially at 3:15 in the morning. All good, righty ho. Just paranoid that if it's streaming. Okay, so let's get back to business. Right, so let's come here. Let's come off of here a minute, and then make a resource called use book data scraper. Have that as a select. Next, for this, put yes. Check box, put next, put finish. So now I can drag that and have a separate tab. Book data scraper. Lovely. So these are separated now, so that if I hit record, there's an option. So if that's checked, it means it's true. Pardon me. If it's unchecked, then it's false. Okay. Again, some of these concepts are not if you've never used Browser Automation Studio, or so just check out the free videos on YouTube or on the website description below. Check out them videos so you get a grasp of what the hell I'm going on about. But even if you haven't watched all the videos, you should still be able to pick up quite a lot, or even if you've just watched some of the videos. So what I'm going to do here now is when the bot initializes, I'm going to say if. So I've come to the script logic. If what? If use book data scraper is equal to yes. So in other words, if that box is checked, so I could have true instead of yes, but I gave the checkbox a label called yes, so you could use either. I could just put true or yes. Means the same in this case. So if that box is checked, then I want to call a function in several threads. What function do I want to select? Well, it's the only one we've made. I'm going to leave these as they are. They will get changed as we go. So hopefully you can understand what's happening now. So boom, let's save. So basically record, is this box checked? Oh, wait there, I've noticed that URL scraper. That'll do for now, donkey, that will do. Right, save. So record, so they're both labeled now. So book a data scraper. Do we want to use this? Yes. Checked, yes. The bot. So the first thing it does, if book data scraper equals yes, is that box checked? Yes. Then it's going to run the function. However, it skipped over it because the function's empty. But in other words, it comes into here, the function that we made, full book data scraper, and will run whatever in here. So first of all, pass line from the database. So do I need to? Yes. What I'm going to do here is create a resource called table with URLs in. This is just one way to do it. I'm going to do it this way because I am. That's why. Next, finish, and then I'm just going to edit this. All change table. Do I want it? No, I don't want that checked. I just want to come down here, book URLs. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, so let's go back to record. Boy. Okay. Go. So, is it checked? Yep. Come in there, which will be here. And then I want to pass a line. So go line by line in the database. This is where the fun's going to be. No, this bit part simple is the next stage, right? So where do you want to take the line? Well, we want it to be the first line of the database. So table with URLs in we just made, and what's in there? Just book URL. Only one. There's only one column in the first database. So from all the URLs we scraped, which was nearly 10,000, it's going to take the first one. Wait a minute. Yeah, because it's pass line, it's only going to do it once anyway. Okay. You sure? Sure. Yep. That's it. Because I've checked that for once. Okay. So it's going to grab the first book URL, and then the second time it comes around, it'll be the second one, and then the third one, and the fourth one. So it's never going to use the same one twice, which is good enough for me if it's good enough for you. And then once we've got that URL, I need to look at the structure of this because it's that part we need. So hard code that in because I didn't. Let me check. Yeah. So we just need to add the front bit to that, the HTTP book, this part, because when I did the regex, I didn't include that. Otherwise, it wouldn't have found what I needed properly. So yeah. Why do I keep coming back to that screen? Okay. So now what? Okay. We're going to browser. At the end, I'm going to take away some of the stuff we don't need in the browser. By the way, I tried doing this. I was going to do this without the browser, but the site doesn't like it. If you try and do it without a browser, it tells you to enable JavaScript to do it. So we're doing browser based. The speed is not of the essence on this project, so it's okay. And it's a good way to show you what's going on as well. So I'm not too disappointed. Right, so load and this, so that, and then we want the book URL. And hopefully it will load that specific book. If not, it's your fault, not mine. Yay, there we go. So now this is the really long part, the hardest part. We need to get the information for each of these. Now, like in the first video, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to do this. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the regex version unless I can be certain that these are going to be the same every. They could be. No, these are going to be different though. Ooh, that's always going to be a H4, so it's not going to be a problem. Decisions to make decisions. This is going to be, because there's more than one, but binding, soft cover. This has got more than one category. We only put one place for, okay, that's not the end of the world. Okay. But they do all have the fields regardless if they've got different amounts in. So that's cool. I've got to think. This calls for more coffee. See, the two ways I could do this is like with the first video is do a regex. So in other words, I could get the source code, go through the source code and then build a regex out for each one of these. Okay, that's going to take a lot more. That's going to take more time. Okay, but it's going to be more accurate. It's going to take like 5 times as long at least. The other option is to go through these, like it's really simple. I could just click this and then go get element text, for instance, and then grab that. But will that change all the time? I could do a match instead. What about if it was that? It's going to be, it's not going to be any, is it? Decisions. Okay, let me think about that for a minute. Let me just have some coffee. Okay. Delicious Things coffee. Yeah, boy. Can I mess with this while I'm live? Gonna do it anyway. Oh yeah, this is me actually. Okay. I'm new to this DLive platform, so all this lemon stuff and all that, I'm not too sure. So bear with me. But come and join me if you're on different platforms and you're watching this. Then come over and join because I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways and helping people live as we grow. If I was doing something like this and you come on and said you needed help with a project, whatever, I could just pull up another version of Studio, or if it's Zenoposter, whatever the case is, and I could just jump in and build something quickly so everyone can see and then send you the example and many other benefits. So come on board. Most of the stuff will be, like I said, uploaded to YouTube, but not everything. I'm going to do some quite underground stuff as well, which I'll keep on this platform. So if you want to see all that, then yeah, head over here. Why not both, huh? Be on YouTube and on here. Great. Okay, get some more coffee down us. What's the time now? Nearly 3:30. Okay. Okay, let's have the way to do this. Let's have a look at the source code. Let's inspect this element first. Okay. It's going to be, the title should be, it's a H4 tag, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be easy. Easy peasy. Could even mix it up. Could do some with the elements and then some without. Some with regex and some without, I guess. Okay. Binding. Let's have a look at this. Inspect. See. Oh, that's, yeah, book format. That's easy. How does that look on here? Yeah, what if we did match? I think how I'm going to do this is going to do it through the regex version, get the source code, and then go through, and the ones that I find there's a difficulty with, then I could grab with this as well. So I can mix and match between just grabbing the elements, because some of these might be easy and others might be hard. Okay, let's have this coffee and then we'll crack on. Oh, that should be straightforward. Quantity, sure that's going to be. That's a drop down. Oh, that's going to be a pain. That is going to be a pain. Stuff like that though, that's why I think I'm going to mix it up between doing regex and that, because if I come here and have a look, quantity, get element text. Whoa, that's still, but we can work with that. No, not like that. We can't, not with match. Let's just see if I grab that, what it's going to be. Save text. Yes, we're going to have to, it's still going to have all that space. So we would need to get rid of double spaces, which is easy enough. Let's just check that out. Tools, replace string, save text, replace. I think that would do it. Or we could use JavaScript if we need to. So how did that do? Yeah, there you go. Ah, it hasn't put it at the top, but it's got, yeah, I think that's. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to it. Finish this, right. Coffee now, right. So, always good to start at the beginning. Okay, delete these. Or should I do it the other way around? Do it this way, and then if I can't do it, then get the regex. So make a decision. Okay. Get them in text, H. Only one of them still. Lovely, let's call that book. Yeah, it's a good decision actually. Let's try and grab it this way, and then if there's an issue with one that I think the information will change, then I'll switch to regex for that particular item, then I can keep switching back and forth. Okay, so we've got that. That's good. Now what we're going to do about the author, do we need all the authors or just one? Okay. We can, We can do this then, like scrape 3 or 4 and then see, make sure that everything's all good. Nay, get element text. No, we can't use that. Is that always going to be the same? For now, and then if it goes pear-shaped, why am I putting it all in? Oh, because we're doing. Shall we do it that way? Yeah, okay. Author. Or authors, I guess. Anyway, that. And we've got the binding. Get element text. So I'm not sure if I like this. Yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, that's good. That's not going to change. Oh, he says, no, there's 2. Wah, wah, wah. Really? Where's the second one then? I don't believe you. Woohoo! Okay, mess that up. There's only one of them. Because if these change, if there's only one of these, is this going to change? That's why I don't really want to go with this CSS. I'll just get rid of that instead. Yeah, there's only one, whatever happens there. Which is the binding, I hope. Why is it not highlighting? That way scares me. Well, we can check it out straight away. So, binding. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, see, that wasn't right. That was wrong. That's right, the title is grabbed. The author is grabbed, but it's all spaced out. But we can sort that out. That's not a problem. Okay. This is going to take some work. You say you can find one, but where is the second one? I think bind, it doesn't matter because even if there is another one, it's going to be the same wording. Ah, and we want to uncheck all these as well. Okay, this is going to, okay, 5 seconds to do that. But, you need to uncheck failed because not all of them are going to have the same numbers and stuff, and you don't want the whole bot to fail, or at least that page to fail just because it can't find one thing. Okay. So binding now. Yeah, soft cover. I was right for once in my life. Yes. Okay. Binding done. List price. Are you going to play nicely? No, it's not gonna. That's not gonna fly. I wonder if this is going to come and bite me in the bum. Inspect the element and see if I can. No, that's not going to help. I'm going to be really stupid and see if I could just. Damn. Haha, that's good. Is it the only one with a dollar on? Yeah, with a TD. Yeah, boy. Okay, I'll take that. I think that's gonna fly. Let's see how many of these bite me in the bum later. List price. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, we've got our list price. Well, we can, the good thing is we can check to see if that's, at least for this one, working. Yep, that's all good. Now, later on, we're going to have to change that because I know that we've got to do some maths on it. But for now, get the text, price, but we obviously that's going to change though. Yep, that's good. Our price. We're rolling. Wait a minute. Seconds. Okay. Our price. Oh, and there's a sale price as well. Get the text. Yeah, but. Now what? Oh, because it's in strong. That was the difference, and there's only one. Sale text. Sale price. Okay. So the reason why I'm unchecking the fail if it's not found is because on some of these maybe it won't have everything. So I don't want it not to scrape all the stuff it can find just for the sake if one of them are missing. And I'm only giving it 5 seconds. But if you leave it as default, if it can't find one of them, it will wait for default, which is like a couple of minutes, I think, and then it will carry on, which could lead to disaster later on. Okay, so I've got the sale price, the quantity. Get element text. Whoa, no. Oh, I don't want to use that really. Let's inspect. This one's going to give me drama, I know it. Oh, because I don't think so, but availability is found 1. Yeah, but it's not the actual. Okay. Right. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. What about this? 1. Yeah, but it's not the. We're a regex. I might have to use a regex for this one because. Let's go back to the selector. I'm gonna just hope that that doesn't change, and if it causes us grief later on, then I'll build the regex for it, seeing if I can get away with it. See, what I'm thinking is this might change the element number. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see if it does over time. Once we've scraped a few, we'll know. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Quantity, and then, wow, we need all this too. Okay. In the body, no other option, match. Yeah, that's cool. Yep. In 5. Good. Publisher. publisher. Let's get that. Get the text, publisher. Yeah, we like that. That's going to be okay. That one's playing nice with us. Are we going to go? Yeah. Okay. Language, Timothy. Okay. Text, language, nice. 5. Call this variable lang. Oops. I could just be lazy, but no. Language. Okay. Page count. Get the text. Page count. Yeah. Okay. Page can't. Okay. This is going to give us evils. Okay. Yeah, because that's not going to fly because yeah, of course. Really? Item prop. That's the only one in there. Really? Okay, I'm going to believe you because I want to. Yeah, publication. Oh, I didn't have the capital. Okay. Why don't I think this one's going to work out too well when we... Yeah, anyway, let's go. Okay, publication date, size. I don't think we need this. I bet that's going to be a right pain. What would the... What was that other option? Gimme. Let's just try that one out and see if it matches throughout. Okay. I think that's going to give us issues as well. I need to check if we need that series available. What's the match? No chance. Because that's going to change though, I think. Let's give it a try. Okay, series. Get it on. Okay. Gonna have to be careful with these because I know that some of these have only got one category. Some have got 3, and I don't want it to spend ages on each one. Okay, so with this, let's just have a look at it at least. Get element text. Because that is going to be the, how does it look with a match? Genre. Okay, so what does this one say though? Oh, but they're both genre. So if I got rid of that, there'd be all these, wouldn't there? Because they're all under genre. So what I could do is just right, T-body. So just make it check really quickly if there isn't one, because we don't want to. What I'm getting at here, category, sometimes I know there's only one, not three, and sometimes there's two, and sometimes, you know, different numbers. Same with the subject. So if it can't find it, I don't want it to wait too long, so I'm only going to give it like a second to try and find it. If it doesn't exist, then it doesn't exist. Or should I just take the first category? Yeah. There was always going to be one category, that's for sure. Well, that we know. But still. Category and then subjects. How many subjects did I allow for in the database? Subject 1, subject 2, subject 2. Okay. This is going to be where the issue is, because the table number, there's always going to be one with that. Okay, so the thing to do is try. So look that. Yeah, that's no good, because if I go like that, then there's 6, like we already knew that. Table 1, 2. So this would be quite easy, I think, because that's the first one in the second part of the 2, and then that's 3. So we could try and find 1. Okay, that's fine. Subject 1, literally, and then if there's a second one, so be it. Get element text, don't fail, and you only got like 2 seconds. Yes, second, 2, 2. Subject 2. Okay. Yeah. What is this book called? Oh, So Health and Fitness. Okay. So, all well and good. Now, what are we going to do about, actually, what we need to do is think about this image as well. I don't want the text for this though, I want the link. Hopefully it's going to just link URL. Image. Color panel. Don't know if these change. Okay. Let's see what happens with that. I haven't actually been checking these as well to make sure it grabs it. Oops. Look, it's fine. Yeah. And that's good. Yeah, the image is there. Right, lovely. So let's look through these. Did it grab all these correctly? So it's grabbing these correctly, but it that doesn't mean it's success really, because we need to know if what we've grabbed changes with different between different books. Hopefully not, but we'll find out. Put $2. Yep. Page counter. Oh yeah, that's fine because that's for the other part of the bot. Yep. Yep. Ah, quantity. Oh yeah, that was, we're gonna have to edit that. We'll have to do that now. Well, before we start putting it into the database. That's good. Series not available, but it's not all on one line. Subject 1, subject 2. Did we get the category? Okay, yes. Okay. We still need the overview though. So are we going to have to? Right. Is it hidden or is it in the? For a check. Excuse me. Let's have a look. So we can grab this text, the most trusted, put it back, view source. Yeah. So, wow, after all that, all the stuff is in the, oh, oh my God. Oh my goodness. I could have done this so much more easy. So much more easy. Why didn't I check the source code to start with like I normally would, like anyone would? Have you seen these tags, how easy they are to grab? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so although that is bad news that I didn't do that, like they're all put into subject 1 category. Okay, so in stock. So the ones that give me trouble, at least I can, I should grab that too because it's in relation to the book. Okay, so what I've discovered is, as you can see, this is the page source code and everything's laid out really nicely. So if I would have gone with the other option and grabbed everything via regex, then this would have been quite easy to say the least. I wouldn't have had to worry about, oh, is that CSS item going to change where it is? So if any give me trouble, then, oh look, if any give me trouble, then I could refer to this. In some cases, I'm going to change them anyway. Like, which one was giving me, let's have a look at this. Which one was giving me? So for instance, the series, the quantity. So the quantity, as you can see, look, can you see all the gap? And that's would come out in a database. It's going to cause us problems. Now let's, I think the quantity was one of the ones that was on here. In stock once, oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's because it's not the same book. Right there. Let's make sure. Okay, I forgot with the, okay. 462. Oh wait there, what would view source 462? Yeah, awesome. So. What about the size? Oh no, why did I not check all this first? Okay. The title's fine anyway. I wonder if there's anything that's just called size. Oh, the font size obviously is going to be in there. Okay, let's look for that. What is here? Ah, so we'd need to change these though. Size. Okay. Let's think on that one. But the ones that are giving us trouble, then we can just use that. So before any of this, when we come to the actual page, then I'm also going to grab the page HTML. So we've got that for any ones that give us grief. And then so load that, got that, and then yeah. Let's just see how that would go as it is. Well, we need the overview anyway, don't we? That's why we started doing it. We're going to grab that anyway. So overview. Let's just do it again. I know that we did it with the last one. Excuse me. Go back to there, then open it as view source code, and then try and find it there. So it's under description. Oh, we could just make sure and just grab that. Actually, we need to grab the whole. What am I doing? Getting very, very tired now. So let's go up here. And then we can build a regex like we did with the other ones. Save, and then let's go tools, build regular expression. Let's see. Hey, Amazing Music, thanks for my first ever lemon. Yep, you heard right. I don't quite understand what they are. I think that you swap them for money or something like that. But Amazing Music, thank you. That's the first ever one that I've been given as I'm new to this DLive thing. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Great. And now regex. Let's go. Build regular expression. Whack that in there. Now, next. So what's the actual stuff that we want to grab? I think even this is going to have to be changed, but it is in here. Now up to there. Next, what's the stuff before that? And it's always going to be the same. One time. Again, guys, regex is quite an in-depth subject. You can check out my course on it. There's also some free videos I did on YouTube for it, so check them out. This is a live. This isn't for total beginners, so I'm not going to go over exactly how they're done. So that one time, and then the stuff that we actually want to get could be any symbol. There could be millions or 10 or whatever. Okay, let's see how that pans out. What do we get? Yep. Okay. That's great. Does that match the term incorporate? Yep. Okay, awesome. So we can take that and then we can regular expression, first match, where to apply it to the saved page source. What regular expression? Well, the one that we just made. And then group one, group, well, we only need the first match. I don't know how it always does this, but let's just get that. So let's get the source code, let's run that and see what we get. Match would be that. Yeah, that sounds good. So group one, we're getting a p tag though. And the start. Oh, because that's what the, yeah, that's what the, I could just edit the thing. The crap, well, what I thought was crap at the start of the, is just the p tag, I think. Let's try it again, see what happens. So let's just say it's that. Starts from there. Oh, it's messing with my head, it all being spaced out like that. Next. Okay, so up to there. It's always gonna, but it's not always gonna have a p tag, is it? I think what I'd rather do is just have it so that we get rid of the p tag first match. It's going to be in group one always, isn't it? Just check there isn't a closing. Okay, so what I can do is call that anyway. I want to call that overview. Overview. And then I could go like this. I could go tools and then replace string. Oh my goodness, I forgot already. It was it was an opening p tag, wasn't it? Oh, it won't be on there now because, right, it won't be there because I've just changed the name of the variable. Okay, it's a p tag. Right, so original string is the overview. If we see a p tag, backspace, and then still call it overview. There you go, and then it's gone. Yay, just in case. Okay, that's all good in the hood. Right, let's just get rid of that now. Okay. Now, what I should do is then, so that's everything that's on the page that we need. The thing that's worrying me is that although it's grabbed everything on this book, on this book, all the data, if some of this is going to change, well, we need to sort some of this out, like the author. What I'm gonna do is I'll do it here. So I'll do it before actually. So the author, if we just come here and then author. View source, check, and then author Smith Gareth. So we're just going to take the first one So let's see if it, I'm not sure if this is good because it's part of the JavaScript. Let's just see if it is in the, this will be interesting to see actually. Okay, let's get it together. Okay, so from the source code, let us build a regex. Why am I over here? Tools, build regular expression. From that, I don't think this, I think I'm daydreaming. Next. Oh no, one. Okay, start again. The stuff that I actually want is here. That's the before. It's always going to be like that. The after is always going to be that one time. And then this, any symbol, and we don't know how many characters it's going to have, and fewer matches possible. Next. So, oops, what am I doing? I know that that's going to be right if I do a test, so I won't put that in there, but what I will do is now test it here. Regular expression, first match, the page source code, and what's the regular expression there, and we'll have author one. So let's see if that works. Author one, yay, great. So all them are valued. Oh my goodness, I could have done this a lot neater. So instead of you can go now, delete there, and we'll just use this one because that's going to be a lot better. Okay, that's that cleaned up, hopefully. Now, what other ones were we getting? That doesn't exist anymore. So if we just get the source code again, now do it. Let's have a look now at author. Yeah, nice. Love that. Okay, who else needs a kick in? The quantity. The quantity. Okay. Okay, so if you're learning anything from this, then always look at the regex first before you start doing the CSS like I was doing to start with. But we can replace any ones that don't look good anyway. So let's go through. Okay, regular expression, no source code, in stock. This is what we want. Oh, this is awesome. So 462, 462, yeah. So let's go back. Why am I? Just do it here. Start again. This should be straightforward as well, he says, hopefully. This is what I want. Next, what's the thing before? So this, and it's always going to be the same. So what, with regular expression, it first asks you what you want to grab, what's the actual data you want. Then it says what's before that information. So it's this. And then it's always going to, in this case, it's always, I'm looking for something that's always got this before the item that I want. And it's one time. And then what's after? Well, it's this. And luckily, it's always going to be that. So we're looking for something before the date. We want something after that always matches. In this case, except, and then the actual data again. And it's always going to be a digit. There's going to be digits. We don't know how many, so one or more, and match as few as possible. Hit next. We whack that in. Yeah. So I've put in a test there. It comes out. Copy. Now, alpha, save page. So regular expression again. First match, where to put it, what to test the regular expression with. Well, we want it with the source code. S. Okay, and the regular expression to run is that, and then if there is one, it's going to be called what? Yeah, we're doing quantity. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's grab the source code again. Boom, boom, boom. Now, cute, yeah, perfect. So instead of having all that space to worry about, it's grabbed it and there's no extra space and everything. Happy with that? Okay, so series, that's the other one. Is there any more before that? Oh, I so wish that I would have done all of them like this now, but so series, okay, subject 1, subject 2. We're going to have to see how that goes, see if there's going to be an issue there. Let's do this one and then I'll decide whether I'm going to change them over. Okay, so category. Okay. It might be worth changing them over as well. And I want to add this into the database because it's a reference for that book. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Let me just rest my mind just for a second. Okay. So, oh yeah, they're all there. Pickings, rich pickings. Okay. So, what were we looking for again? Series. I thought it would be in that section. Where is it? Oh, it's in this. Okay. Let's just go here and go to the top. Control F. Where do you, there you go. Ooh. Where's the NA? Okay, oh, there is only one. Okay. We ain't getting help with this one. Guys, we're not getting help with this. It's like, no. Right, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, series NA, what was the problem that we were getting? There's loads of, there's space. Okay, so when we get to that one, series, see, is that going to change? Once it's got it, then let's see if we could have double spaces. Check that again. That could be okay. Let's see how it goes into the database and see if that causes any problems. What I'm going to do just to make sure, tools, replace string, original string is series. Put it back into the series. Okay, what does that look like? It hasn't done anything. Okay, so let's just see how that goes. It's just one new line. Okay, let's see if that causes us issues later on. I think that's going to be okay. Is there anything else that was... So subject 1, subject 2. Let's see how that pans out over... Or should I? Let's go back up here. So, subject 1, category 1. Yep. Subject. So it's only given us the first one in that list. Okay. What am I doing? Wandering all over the place. Okay. Let's leave it like that for now and see what happens. Be interesting. So once we've got everything like so, then the next thing that we want to do is save all this to the database. So database, insert a record. No, we want it in the book data. So when you, let me just go back. So what we've done is, so we've we've mixed it up between regex and grabbing the different elements on the page. So we've gone through them as you've been watching, and then at the end we want to add all of it scraped into a database. So I've come into database in our tools here, and then insert record. And which table do we want to use? We want to move it down to book data table, the one that we created. And then you'll see all the fields here. So what do we want to put into each field? Well, we use the different variables that we've been making along the way. So book title, insert the variable called, I don't even know what, let's just follow along up here. Book title, made sense, good. Book, nearly. Book title, author, in the end we just, that's good, called it author as well. And then binding, we match the names. That's the idea, so you know which one's what. List price, I called it list price, good. Double checking, list price, R price, I call it R price, good boy. R price, quantity, ISBN. And did I even, I can't even remember, I can't even remember making that one. Publisher, yep, we called it publisher. Okay, language, Timothy, language, yeah, where am I going? Language, and then page count, publication date, oof. Size, what did I actually call that one though? Book size, okay. Series, see if that one gives us problems later on. If one does, it's going to be that one. Category, okay, subject 1. And then subject 2. Image, what did I call that one? Link URL. I'm going to change that to book URL. Yeah. No. Oh no, what? Why did I do that? Why did I not? Oh, I've got to do that all again now. I hate it when I do that. Deep breath. Deep breath. This is what happens when you try and you work all day, then 421. Okay. Okay. Oh, that makes me so angry. Database. Right, let's at least get it to where we should be. Database. Insert record. You can do this. Data. Then let's go back up the list. Okay. So title. author, binding, list price, R price, where am I going? R price, quantity, publisher, language, page count, publisher date, publisher date, nearly got the wrong one there. Book size, it would be series. Okay, category, whoa, I think I'd rather count sheet. Subject 1, subject 2, image. Don't mess up this time. Book, image, URL, overview. Do we call it overview? Yes. That's it. Hit OK this time. Whoa, there you go. There we go. So what we're basically doing is we're taking the first URL from our first database table, go into that URL, okay, loading it in the browser like this. Then we're taking the page HTML. Then we're going through all the different stages. We're mixing and matching. Some of them, as you've seen, we're doing with regex to get the information off the page. Others, we're just taking the element data off the page. Now to see if this works at all. Okay, so we can go from here. Go through each step, taking each of the data. There's a lot of data, and then this is the crunch. Boom. Oh, can't find, because I changed the, okay, that was from before I changed it. So if we go, I think so anyway, database manager, let's look at the book data. Whoa, quantities, what is that? What is that? Okay, we'll have to go back and check that out. Size, series not available. Oh, that turned out okay. It's got the space after, but that's okay. Image, overview. Yeah, okay, not too bad for first attempt. Okay, so quantity, what the halibut is that? Right, come off there. What did we do for quantity in it? Ah, in stock. QTY. QTY, yeah, we did put it in there. I'm upset. Let's have a look. Yeah, QTY. QTY. And then for here under QTY. Wait there, wait a minute. Yeah, because I'm trying to, yeah. So I didn't delete it from here. So I'm scraping it through regex here, and then later down the line, I'm trying to take that element you can see here and then replacing the information in the variable. So by doing this, we should be good to go. Save before the unspeakable happens. Let's go to the database. Let's get rid of this so it's clean, and let's try again. We're going places with this. We're going places. Okay. So let's roll from here. speed our way through this time. Whoa. Okay. That is the same one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's database manager. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Quantity is correct this time. Yeah, it's good. Look at me. I'm getting all happy. We've still got to scrape other books to make sure that they match the elements that I grabbed. Okay, so I'm happy, but I'm cautious because I'm sure there's going to be. Let me just put this into so I can see it. Yeah, images covered large. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's nice. Right. I do want to do one thing. I want to grab the. I notice there's an SKU, which is kind of like a catalog number. I want to see if it's different from ISBN. I think it is. So that if anything went wrong, I've got the URL obviously of this book that I need to put in, which I haven't put in, which I need to do, so that let me start again. I need to make sure that I can reference this so that I can come back, because there's going to be changes, like the number is going to change, the quantity, and I also want to make sure that I've got an SKU because that matches this book as well, so that they're referenced in the URL, which will make more sense as we go and when I'm not so tired. Okay, so subject, don't need that. Okay, let me see how long I've been chirping on for. I'm getting used to all this myself, guys, so bear with me, just looking through. Okay, so been going on for 1 hour 31 in this one. Goodness, I'm starting to fall asleep. You guys must be. Right, let's look at that source code. I just want to see here. Yeah, I want that, and I want to add the URL we're in. So I'm gonna have to change the database to do this. So I'm gonna so gonna have to say goodbye to this. Save it. I mean, there is this. Go back. Let's save. Okay. Show database. Edit the schema in this case. Book data. And I'm gonna add a column called SKU. I'm gonna put that. I still want the. I think I want the overview at the end, so I'm gonna move that up one. Yeah, and I also want to add a column. What? URL for book, so I can reference the page that it's on. Which is easy to do, that one. Okay, remove that. I'm going to have that at the end. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to have overview at the end. It's going to be that because that's the reference point. I know I sound like I'm muttering to myself. It'll become clear when we start scraping the information, but basically the SKU and the URL, which is the actual URL we're on, I want them referenced so that if we need to come back, if the bot progresses and it comes back to URL for the change data, then that'll know where the URL is. We've got the data. Hope that makes some kind of sense at 4:30 in the morning. Okay, save. To restart, that's no problem, mate. And then So in overview category, they're not in this order now. We don't. That's just a reference anyway. Fine. So I want to make a regex for that. No, we don't even need. Well, it could be just your. Let's grab that. Let's go back to our good old create regular expression. Whack that in. Next. What's it? We just want this. Next. This will always be before what we want. Except this will always be after. Except, and then what would it be? Any symbol, one or more, we don't know the exact number each time, and matches. Choose possible. Next. Yes. Okay, copy, great. Go into the function, and then when do we want to grab the SKU? I guess we could do it first. That's what we like. Okay. Grab this. Okay. Grab this page source, and then we're gonna. What we're gonna do? A regular expression. First match. What do we want to apply this regex to? Well, we want it to be the page source code, which is called the saved HTML. What we called it. Regular expression. And the first one, SKU, please. Right. What you got for me? SKU. Perfect. Lovely. That was no damage. And then for the insert record, there should be a blank one. SKU. What do we want to put in there? SKU. And for this is simply the book. Save it. Don't mess up this time. So how we're going to get this is book. Yeah, book URL. So all we need to add there is book URL. Book URL. Thank you. Okay, so what I want to do now is come off here, save, and I want to get rid of delete that one just to make sure everything's in. Okay, so let's just run it without any going through it. Oh no, because I haven't done the threading. Let's record and go through it. Okay. Run like the wind. Let's go. Go for every step. Oh no. No. I didn't put the other section into a function. So that's all we need. Show data. Hopefully we've got. No, that's not correct. That's correct. That's not. Why order? Okay. I think it's trying to tell me I made a mistake. How dare it? Right. Okay, so at the end, insert record, book URL. Yeah, URL for book. Pass line. Okay. Book URL. Book URL. Okay. it's me. Yeah, that should be. Because I didn't put the other code into a function after this, it skips out. Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Okay. Now, because I didn't save it. Now, show database. Book data. It's because it was right the first time. It's just that I hadn't stretched this out. Look. So if we want to see it clearly, I could just come here, click the pen, and look down here. It's fine. If I was to take this and come here, there you go. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Just so I've got reference points if we have to come back and know what's been scraped, I can match it and make sure it's okay. Now, the victory is not ours because that's all well and good for that one, but we're obviously going to scrape more books, and I'm worried, especially for this bit, if the different elements are different on the page. I'm not worried about the ones we did with regex. They'll be fine every time. That's what I'm saying. If you've got a choice, even though it takes longer with some pages, this has been quite straightforward with the regex. Sometimes it can take ages, a long time, just to get one regex. This has been really helpful to us. It's been very easy to get the regex. I should have done the whole lot by regex. But when you're grabbing the elements, they could potentially change. We're going to find out over a few, and if so, I'll have to change some others to regex and play about with it, but let's see. Okay, how are we doing for time? 1 hour 42. My goodness. One of my voices going. Okay, let me come over here. Now I want to include and start building this out. This is going to be multi-threaded, so I'm going to have threads, and it's going to be a fixed integer number between 0 and 100. That's fine. Not going to run any more than that. Number of books to scrape data from, in case I don't need to scrape the whole catalog. I don't know. That's going to be fixed integer between, and then I always like to have fails allowed, just so I can have a low number, and then if there's some errors, the bot will stop. Fails allowed. That's going to be a fixed integer as well, and then there we go. So, okay, I'm just going to add these in. So here, now I can change these numbers because I know what they are. So number of threads that will run through this will be what we just made. Whoa, move that down to see threads. So equal whatever I put in the box. And then for this, number of books to scrape data for, and then how many fails are allowed. Well, whatever we use as the resource we just made, fails allowed. Great, that's that done. That's how quickly you can do it. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a few problems. I'm just going to check. Although, whatever the case, I'm going to pick up this in a few hours. I'm going to try and get like 3 hours sleep. What do we say we were running for? Too long. That's how long, huh? 1 hour 44. Okay. So let's still do it in record mode. Well, it doesn't matter about the numbers when you're doing it in record mode. Oh no, it would in this case because we're okay. Let's do one thread. Let's just do 6. 2 fails allowed. See what happens. Woof. There could be a problem in the fact that I haven't actually put any output to show in the log, so we can view the browser, but also gonna have to speed this up because 2 done. Three. Oh, counting's making me want to sleep. 4. Okay. See, this is where we get in trouble. We're soon going to find out, I guess. How many did I say? Oh, now it's running through the second part of the... Okay, stop. Because I haven't put the URL scraper, which scrapes all the URLs, excuse me, then it's running through it after it's done the first job, which I'll correct soon. Database manager. Let's have a look. Paperback, okay. Page count. I'm gonna find it hard to believe that this one has a page count of 0. Okay, okay. So children fiction, general. No subject to, that's fine. Lots of them won't have. Wow, okay. This is the one I'm not sure about. Let's have a look. Okay. That for a first go, I thought every single one would be. Okay. Read it will. Okay. So this is another reason why I have added this at the end, so I can see if they match when I'm testing, etc. Yeah, see we have, oh no, page count 0. Why? Why would a book have 0 pages? Okay, so it's not a problem with the bot, it actually does say page count 0, which is cool. So children fiction, well, that's going to make it nice. Children category, subject general. Oh, look at this. Publication date, yeah, page count, publisher, HarperCollins. Oh, okay, well, our price 150. This price, yeah, soft cover. Where's, oh yeah, soft cover, lovely, yeah, okay. Well, that has gone remarkably better than what I thought. Okay, guys, right, it is 4:46 a.m. That means I've been awake apart from 2 hours, 22 hours. So I think that's enough for me for one day. What I'm going to do now, that's the actual building of the bot. So I'm going to run through the 10,000 bots. 10,000 bots? 10,000 different books, and I'm going to see there could be an issue. Maybe after a little while it's going to block me for looking at too much pages. Will I need proxies? I'm sure there's going to be some issues along the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the bot, and then in the next video that I do, I'll explain what happened when I scraped it, and then we'll make any changes that are necessary. But I'm not gonna, one, I need a little bit of sleep, and number two, I don't want to sit there while it runs through 10,000 pages with you. I'm sure that's not what you come to view. Okay guys, thanks a lot. It really means a lot to me that you're viewing this video. I hope you've learned something for it. I know I've done some rambling and I haven't explained everything. There's quite a few reasons for that. One, being very tired. Two, this isn't a total beginner series, so as long as you've learned something from it, then I'm really happy. If you want to help me produce more videos, you can buy me a coffee. I live off coffee, as you can probably tell, doing all these hours. There's a link to buy me a coffee. You can just send a couple of dollars my way, or if you're on DLive, then you can do the same, which will be you can buy me a coffee, or you can send me some lemons. I don't know what I do with the lemons at the moment, but thanks a lot to Amazing Music for donating to me a lemon. It's the first one since I've been on the platform, which I started today. And thanks for anyone that views this video. Send me some feedback. If you're on YouTube, then please join me on DLive. That'd be awesome. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.